Hi, I'm Dr. Sandeep Nagre, your host for today's episode, and we're exploring a topic that touches nearly every aspect of modern life, the real impact of screen time on your health and preventive lifestyle to find right balance in modern digital era. Whether it's phones, computers, tablets, or TVs, screens are everywhere. But what is this doing to our physical health, minds, and social lives? To start off, let's define what we mean by screen time. It's not just the hours spent in front of a computer or TV anymore. Smartphones, tablets, gaming devices, and even smartwatches contribute to our daily screen time. According to recent research, the average adult spends over 7 hours a day looking at screens. Quite a jump from previous generations. And it's not just adults. Children and teens are even more engaged with devices, averaging upwards of 9 hours a day. Let's break it down, starting with physical health. One of the most noticeable effects of screen time is how it affects our physical health. Many of us spend hours hunched over our devices, and this prolonged time can lead to postural problems like neck strain, back pain, and even something called text neck from looking down at our phones for extended periods. Long hours sitting in front of a screen also mean we're getting less physical activity, which can increase the risk of obesity, cardiovascular disease, and metabolic disorders. Another issue is sleep disruption. Exposure to blue light from screens, especially before bed, interferes with the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates our sleep cycles, leading to poor sleep quality and potentially insomnia. So, what can you do? Taking breaks every 30 minutes, practicing good posture, and trying to limit screen use before bed. It's important to stay active, even if that means setting a reminder to stand up, stretch, and move. Next, let's talk about mental health. Screen time, particularly excessive social media use, has been linked to several mental health challenges. Increased anxiety and depression are common concerns, especially among teens and young adults who are constantly comparing themselves to the curated lives they see online. The constant bombardment of notifications and updates can also lead to digital stress and a feeling of being overwhelmed. Our brains are overstimulated, and we often feel the need to multitask or be in multiple places at once, digitally speaking. Screen time also affects attention span and cognitive function. Studies show that too much time in front of screens, especially engaging in passive activities like binge watching, can impair our ability to focus and concentrate over time. One way to combat this is by practicing digital mindfulness. This means being intentional about how, when, and why we use our screens. Setting clear boundaries and taking regular breaks can help reduce the mental strain caused by digital overload. Now let's move to the behavioral and social effects of screen time. In today's world, we are more connected than ever, yet paradoxically, screen time can lead to social isolation. Children and adults alike are spending less time interacting face-to-face. For children, too much screen time can interfere with the development of critical social skills, while adults may find it difficult to maintain meaningful relationships offline. There's also a link between excessive screen time and behavioral issues, particularly in children. It can contribute to attention problems, increased impulsivity, and even aggression in some cases. Balancing screen time with real-world interactions is key. Encourage family time without screens. Engage in social activities, and make an effort to disconnect from devices during meals or gatherings. One of the most commonly discussed effects of screen time is its impact on our eyes. If you've ever felt that tired, dry, or strained feeling after staring at a screen for too long, you're not alone. It is caused by decreased eye blinking. Normally, human blink eyes 15 times per minute. To protect your eyes, follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Adjusting screen brightness using anti-glare screens and keeping a safe distance about 25 inches from your device can also help reduce eye strain. Beyond what we've covered, there's a growing list of medical conditions associated with excessive screen time. Obesity. As we mentioned earlier, too much sitting and not enough movement can lead to weight gain, which in turn increases the risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other metabolic issues. Cardiovascular problems. Sedentary lifestyles linked to screen time contribute to poor heart health. Chronic pain. Poor ergonomics and posture can result in chronic pain in the neck, back, and wrists, sometimes requiring medical intervention or physical therapy. It's essential to take proactive steps to mitigate these risks, which brings us to our next topic, finding balance. We live in a world where screens are practically unavoidable, so how can we strike a healthy balance? It's all about being mindful and setting boundaries. Limit non-essential screen time. Set daily or weekly limits on entertainment-based screen use, and find alternative activities like reading, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. Designate screen-free zones. Create areas in your home, like the dining room or bedroom, where screens are off limits to promote relaxation and quality time with others. Practice mindful screen use. If you need screens for work, try scheduling regular breaks, using ergonomic setups, and ensuring you engage in offline activities outside of work hours. The goal isn't to eliminate screens from our lives. Screens have become vital to how we work, learn, and connect, but to use them in a way that doesn't harm our physical or mental health. Thanks for joining on today's episode. We've explored how screen time affects our physical, mental, and social well-being, and ways to find balance in this digital age. Remember, small adjustments can make a big difference. Take care of your body, mind, and eyes. Your health depends on it. Stay healthy, stay mindful, and we'll see you next time. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review.